it going, everybody? Relentless Gaming here, and today we have a very special showcase. So I have officially been playing this game for a week straight, and I know that because at least on the mobile version of this game, you get daily login rewards. And on the 7th day, you get to unlock a whole new deck. And this was the deck I got to unlock. So let's just review it really quick. So we got a Hapless Aristocrat, the Omen Hawk, Glimpse Beyond, Iceveil Archer, Shatter, Vile Feast, Verasun Marksman, Flash Freeze, Kindly Tavern Keeper, and then our main course we have Ash, Avalanche, Babbling Bjerg, Verasun Hearthguard, Grasp of Undying, Rime Tusk Shaman, Withering Whale, Alpha Wildclaw, Atrocity, Icy Yeti, Vengeance, Winter's Breath, Tryndamere, Commander Lidros, and the Ruination, which kills all units. So at first I was very skeptical about this deck because obviously it was a game-made deck. So I'm not sure like how good the decks are that the game gives you by default. But I thought I would try it out, so I played a game with it, and turns out this deck is actually not only pretty good, but pretty fun. And I'll explain that in a minute. So what I was worried about it was it's just a play style that doesn't really suit how I play, in the sense that it doesn't really have a great early game. So as you can see, none of these are good for the early game. Let's just get rid of all this, because none of this is going to help us out early on, but those would help us out later. We're going to go ahead and pass. We'll use our Vile Feast next round if he decides to attack with this guy, but I would rather use it on something. See, that's why I wanted to save it. So let's just get rid of Valor really quick. So the cool thing about this deck too is, yeah, its main goal is to freeze your enemies so you can level up Ash, but like the benefit of that is your opponent can't get any damage off on your allies or your Nexus because they spend most of their time frozen. So it's pretty funny actually, because like they think they're gonna win because the early game's just really bad, and then later on I just end up freezing all their high-powered guys. Yeah, we want to save this guy. So we'll just go ahead and pass. We'll block this guy because we know we'll be able to kill him. Okay, never mind. We're just going to have to block him. So we're just going to go ahead and pass. We got another. Oh wait, no, that's different. So maybe it might be better if we wait on putting Ash in because we really want to save Ash. Or maybe it might be better just to put her in now because she Frostbite's the strongest enemy. And we do need to get those Frostbites in. So yeah, let's just put her in. We have another Ash in the deck, so I'm not worried if we lose this Ash early on. We have other means. So we're just going to go for it. Let's see what happens. Because there's nothing this person can put in, our opponent, to take us out. So yeah, they're just going to take the hit, which is fine. That actually worked out great for us. So we got a stack on our Ash. Okay, and then we can definitely use this guy next round to get rid of their Crackshot Corsair. So it looks like they're trying to bait me. I'm not going to fall for it. So let's just take the hit. 2 damage is not that bad. And then we'll probably get this guy in next round because they already attacked. So I don't need to put him in immediately. I'd rather get this guy in. He's more, or she is more immediately effective once the round starts. Because then this guy will be frostbitten. So I'm not sure how these two are going to work together because they both frostbite. Oh, so he gets 2 attacks per round? So is that what that scout ability does? Okay, so then I should have put in the Varison Marksman to get rid of this guy, but that's alright. Now we know for the future. Plus, this is just a test run. Yeah, I don't want to block him because we'll probably be able to take him out soon, but we can at least block that one. So the strongest unit will be this one, which means if I put Ash in, it'll frostbite that one. So we should be safe if we just straight up attack right now. But yeah, because we can use this guy later. I just want to make sure I'm not rushing anything here. And then we can use this guy later too for defense. So yeah, let's just straight up attack. Yeah, so I was right. It did frostbite the island navigator, which is fine. So those are going to come out first. If only we can use this right now. Do we have enough? So we probably can use this because these guys are going to live and my Ash and everything's going to die. So yeah, we'll probably end up using the Rune Nation to get rid of all their stuff since they're getting rid of all our stuff. But yeah, we have another Ash in the deck, so we'll be able to get the Ash back soon, hopefully. So, do we want to kill off their units, or probably not? And I'll say why, because we could always heal our Nexus. We have the ability to heal our Nexus. So, let's put in our Varison Marksman, get rid of this guy. And then next we'll put in our Kindly Tavern Keeper and heal our Nexus a little bit. And then we'll save this for a later time since we could put this in at any time. So we kind of just want to save this as a trump card. We do have an Icy Yeti, so we need to put him in next round. We can't use him for defense. So Babbling Bjerg to summon Ash, maybe. Yeah, there we go. So like I said, we got into Ash, so we weren't too worried about losing the first one. Yeah, and it's fine if we lose all these guys. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it sucks that these two guys are going to live still. Oh yeah, and they have multiple attacks, huh? Okay, so we're going to use our Grasp of the Undying right now on him, just to get rid of him. Because we're not going to be able to defend. I'm not too worried on what card that was, unless it was the Tryndamere. So he's going to attack 2 more times. So both these guys are going to die, and then he's going to attack 1 more time and do some damage to our Nexus. Oh wait, never mind, they both died. That's fine. That's completely fine. That worked out better than I thought it was going to be honest. So, we don't want to put our Icy Yeti in because nobody's in right now. So let's start by putting our Hapless Aristocrat. just to kind of see what his move is. Okay, yeah, this is fine. So let's put in our Ash. Yeah, and that's fine too. Because we'll probably end up using our Vengeance card to get rid of the Alpha Wild card, which is the card he drew from me, by the way, because I have 3 of those, 2 or 3 of those in my deck. So we'll see. So we want to make sure we'll have enough for this. So technically we have 12. So we can only spare 5 or 6. No, yeah, 5. We can only spare 5. So we can't really do anything right now. Let's just actually, we could put this guy in to defend against it. So let's do that. So it's going to have 5 health left, and then next round we can just sacrifice our Ash if we need to, or we can just sacrifice this, because that's going to kill it for sure. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, go ahead. What does this do? Okay, so all my guys are gonna die anyways, so it's kind of pointless putting them in. So that's fine. We don't need the Ash anymore because we have a new plan. So we put okay, so we're gonna put our commander guy back in. And then next round, we're going to sacrifice him. So that's fine. We're going to have enough mana to sacrifice him. That's fine. He can put all he wants in now. So even if he goes all in right now to attack, we're good. I hope we're good. I hope I can still use this. Yeah, I can. So let's do that. To the Nexus. And GG's. Right? Hopefully, unless he has a spell that can cancel that. Ooh. He probably does. He's probably looking for it. Okay. Hopefully he didn't get something. Oh no. Oh no. Deal 7? What? Are you kidding me? Crud. Did we just lose? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We don't have any chance. We don't have any chance of winning, I don't think, now. But let's still try, just in case my math is wrong here. So we're gonna get rid of this guy. I can't put my spider into block, so whatever. That really blows. Okay, so that's all right. We learned a lot during that match. And what we learned during that match is that there is counterplay, as with any other deck we will get or use. So I'm fine with that. Now we could think of what we could have done better. What we could have done better was save our Ash and have used, when he only had 5 left on his Nexus, we could have used our sword to sacrifice the Ash and have done 5 damage straight up to his Nexus earlier. So we did try to prolong the game longer than it needed when we could have ended it, but that also would have been risky because he probably could have done the same play anyways that he did at the end there. Other than that, though, I don't think there was anything I could have done to defend against him. I think maybe if we saved our Ash, we could have. Alright, so Brahma's really good. I'm definitely going to keep him in. We don't need our Kindly Taverner early on, but we will keep our Babbling Beard, hopefully to summon our Ash. But yeah, the rest of this is okay. So we just have to hold off until we get our Braum. So now we have a higher chance of getting our Ash with our Babbling Beard. It's okay because we got our Ash already. So we'll put Brahmin. So unlike our Survive deck, it doesn't really matter if Braum stays alive because he's not our main goal. But we will try to keep him alive and level him up because, you know, it's always good to, like, we'll benefit from that anyways. It's fine. We'll get him to waste his spells like that. That's fine. Okay, so we could get our Babbling Beard again, or we can put Ash in, but I don't want to put Ash in yet, just in case. There we go. So I think that was worth it. And then we'll just end the round, I guess. So let's put our Ash in now, because that's gonna freeze her anyways, which is not gonna benefit our Braum, but that's okay, because if he puts in another guy, we'll be fine. Yeah, so we'll save this to do damage to our Braum. But for now, we'll just put in both these guys and just attack. And there's nothing she can do, because if she wants to defend, she's gonna die. I didn't put Brahmin because I didn't want... Oh, I could have put Brahmin and put the shark. Crud, that was my bad. Yeah, so that was my mistake for sure. Let's wait till the spiderlings are summoned. We won't do damage to Braum. We'll use our Vile Feast on one of the spiderlings to kind of take that pressure off of us a little bit and put it back on them. And we'll draw 2. So that probably was a bad play, but it paid out because now we can kill off most of the spiderlings. So we could put in our Omen Hawk and we'll still have enough to summon everything else. What is this? Alright, so can we do anything to prevent that? Yes, we can counter it by just straight up killing Callista. Which I think we will do. Let's just wait this out. Let's just see what happens. So we'll put our Omen Hawk in. So this is fine. Obviously we'll put Braum here to defend. So we can always use this, but I think we want to save it. So let's just block for now. And then we'll put in our a Verasan guy. Yeah, so we'll just put him in. So I figured they would do something like that. I'm okay with this because, like I said, we can always draw another Ash. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and start putting some pressure on him by putting... I mean, we could do this and just wipe out all the spiders. We could also do Withering Whale and wipe out all the spiders. Let me think. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Avalanche. Because all my guys will live, and then I'll just end the round. I won't attack this round. Ooh, interesting. So let's attack. because we don't want him to guard with Nautilus. We want him to guard with Callista, so we can get Callista out of here. So let's just attack. So he can either tank the damage, which is fine too, and then I think we just end there. We're gonna save our Kindly Tavern Keeper for when we need to heal our Nexus, when if he does damage to our Nexus. Which it looks like he's going to do Nexus damage this round. But that's fine. We have means of healing it. I'm not too worried about it. So let's get our hapless aristocrat in, just to defend. And then maybe we should use our Grasp of the Undying just to get rid of the Abyssal Eye, because he's going to be annoying. Yeah, let's do that. I just don't want to have to deal with all those mishaps. He comes back? That's weird. That's fine. So let's do this. And then we'll sacrifice, or we'll put Braum here to tank the damage. Then we'll sacrifice Babbling Bjerg and put in our Verison. And then obviously we have these two to heal our Nexus later on. I can just summon our Kindly Tavern Keeper next round. And whatever damage this guy does to the Nexus, we can heal it. Which he doesn't. So let's just move on. So our hope is we get our Ashe this round. Definitely not, because we have something good going here. But we can play in our Commander Ledros. Or we can put in our Alpha Wild Claw, which either or would work. So I think I'm going to put in the Alpha Wild Claw, because he's going to do more, he's going to be more useful right now, while I can just put in my Commander Ledros during the defensive stage to do even more Nexus damage. That's not good. So this is where we could have used our Ruination, but you know, that's fine. Let's just, we have our Withering Wail, so we're going to be able to heal soon, but let's just take the 10 damage, because that's fine. So here's what we're going to do. We'll put in our Kindly Tavern right now and heal our Nexus. And then we will take the Nautilus, so he can't use the Nautilus to defend. And then just put in everything else and let him decide what he would like to do here. So he's gonna put his Commander Lidros to defend against my Alpha Wildclaw, because he can always just resummon it. And also he doesn't want it to do too much overwhelm damage. He's gonna lose his Callista. And now we end the round. Okay, so there's a couple ways we can go about it. We can kill everything now, then come next round, we could put in our Alpha Wildclaw and just end it. That could work depending on what he has. We can put in our Commander Lidros right now and just put it down to 2 health, which honestly doesn't sound as good. Like, I don't see how that can work. So let's kill everything. We want Nautilus out of here. We don't even want to give this guy a chance. So that's fine. You could go ahead and do your 3 damage. So he probably just drew a Nautilus, which is not good. So let's put in the Wild Claw. Hopefully he'll just summon more spiders, because then we can just use our Withering Whale. That's fine too, because we can use our Grasp of the Undying to take 3 from him. So let's, would we have enough if we use this? We wouldn't. So let's just take this, which is fine, because our goal is to try to win here, right here and right now. So let's attack. He's going to defend with his Commander Lidros. I'm going to take 3 from it, and the overwhelm damage should be enough to finish it. So yeah, he's a little stumped here, and we win. So let's go ahead and get one more game. Dude, this is just a cluster of randomness. I don't even know what the goal of this guy's deck is. I mean, I get the Ezreal and Teemo and Heimer together, but like the rest, I mean, I think his goal is just to overwhelm me with spells, and he's going to use this, he probably has a card in there that every time he uses a spell, it will send mushrooms on my deck, which is fine. So obviously we want to put our Omen Hawk. Why obviously? Because it's going to give the top 2 allies on my deck some damage. Hopefully he'll block with Teemo, but he's not going to. Why would he want to? And again, we'll do the Omen Hawk just to hopefully give our Ash an edge. You know, we'll put in our Hapless Aristocrat in now. There we go. So we don't really care about using Frostbite on an enemy here, so we'll save him for when we really need it. We can definitely take out Teemo with this guy, so yeah, let's do that. He's probably going to have spells though to protect him, but it's good to put that pressure on him right now. That's fine. Yeah, and let's attack, because if he defends, he's going to lose his guy. I'm going to lose my guy too, but he served his purpose. So that one guy got rid of Teemo and his other little guy. And we have another one right here too if we need to. So, do we want to save him for if he has another Teemo? Probably, because we could always defend and attack against him. So let's just skip. Yeah, he's still not going to get a Nexus Strike. I still think it's a good idea to just pass. I think the Verisun Marksman is definitely more useful when he summons an elusive card. So we're going to save him for when we get lower. How do we want to do this? So we have all the means to heal our Nexus back up if we need to. I think we just attack and see what happens. Hopefully he'll defend with this guy. Alright, cool. So now we could get rid of the Jinx. And at the same time, we'll heal our Nexus back to full. I've never seen that card in my life. There's nothing I have here that is worth playing immediately right now. So once again, I think we will just pass. So I've got a lot of defense. So you would think by now I would want to put something in for the sake of defense, but it's fine. I don't know why I sound so angry when I say it's fine. Okay, so we're definitely going to use this round. So we're going to defend against the Cloud Drinker. And then we'll use that. The Battling Beer, hopefully we get Ash. We don't, that's fine. So it might be good to use the Withering Wail. And I'll tell you why, because then next round we can use our Vile Feast. And I'll bring this guy down to 3 defensive power, which my Battling Beard will be able to take out. The question is it worth it? Because there's no guarantee that Battling Beard will be there. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's not worth it. And we should just move on. We could at least put the Tavern Keeper in to heal the Nexus. Nope, that's not the Tavern Keeper. So let's just do that. So we might be able to bait him to guard with his Cloud Drinker. Right, so if I just put this guy in straight up, but then he'll probably just block with one of these 2 guys. What do we do here? We want to put the Alpha Wildclaw in. It just brings in a whole new dimension of pressure if we put the Wildclaw. So now maybe he might freak out a little bit. So we're going to take the hit, and then we are just going to play So we'll use the Vile Feast just so we can have some defense. Oh man, this guy's got spells on spells. We'll just pass. So you could have argued right there that I should have kept my Ash in the deck, but the reason I did that was because it didn't matter if I kept the Ash in the deck. Because next round, if I wanted to play Ash, he just would have done that same thing. I can't think of another reason to save this guy, so let's just get rid of him. Options. We want to get rid of Karma. Right. I think that's the right option. Because this guy we can block. He doesn't have like an overwhelm ability. So let's just pass. We'll block. Just fine. So it might at this point be worth to use the Withering Wail. Just to get rid of those little boogers. Yeah, this deck is a lot of defense. Because I have like no offense. I can't get past this wall they got. Let's just do some more damage. So we need to put the Kindly Tavern in for defense if we want to survive at least one more round. So if he doesn't attack right away, we can use Shatter. Hopefully he'll do something. Okay, so it's probably more worth it to save it, actually. So we'll get our Yeti in. This person is going to end up drawing his whole deck by the end of this game. So the Icy Yeti already served its purpose, but you know, there's no overwhelming damage here, so we'll just sacrifice him. Sacrificed him because we can always do this to our Yeti later if we really need to. So we'll pass. Okay, we survived another round. So we can get rid of Plaza Guardian, Cloud Drinker, or Heimerdinger. When you cast a spell, create a fleeting turret in hand with equal cost. It costs 0 this round. So we don't need to get rid of Heimerdinger because we have this. It will kill whatever he has to summon. Right? No, because yeah, that won't happen. So what does this have? You know, this guy's threatening me. Let's get rid of him. Hopefully that doesn't kill. Because I think that's a total of like 8 damage. It's so glitchy. So, our only hope now is next round he gives me a chance to use this, so then we can survive another round. Okay, now he's just being annoying. So we can combine both these. So hopefully he gives me hopefully he gets cocky. Please get cocky and give me a chance. It sucks because I have to use this, so I can't kill all his units with these two spells combined because I'm going to lose. Deal 3 to an enemy or the enemy nexus. 2 to another, and 1 to another. What? I think I'd rather just kill the Yeti. Oh. No, wait. Let's do this better. We'll do this, and we'll take out Heimer. Alright, so there was a lot of stuff that happened this game that I've experienced for the first time. But yeah, anyways, I was going to do another video after this, but that was a long game. And honestly, I'm pretty tilted now after that. So I think we're just going to end here. But that was the Freeze and Decay deck. I know I didn't win one. I didn't get to really showcase its true power, but I hope you guys enjoyed anyways. You guys at least got to see the defensive aspect and how you can really drag out a game. As long as they don't have a million spells to attack at you, if you can drag out a game, you probably have a good chance of winning. So I hope you guys can use this deck to your advantage better than I could. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think, how I can adjust it, what I can do to better at least my play style in this game to get better. And don't forget to leave a like on this video and comment down below, and I will see you guys later. Bye.